Family.
Opportunity.
Family, definitely. Family's the first thing that pops up. Yeah.
Really, soil. I guess soil, like fertile soil.
On the outside, it looks like organizations, and it looks like logos, and it looks like flyers and statistics. But on the inside, I think the core of GYC is the spirit and the connections.
So GYC is like the spirit of youth work and youth culture in Toronto. So no one sees the spirit, but everyone sees the manifestations of what the spirit does, right? And that's what I'm trying to get at. GYC is that spirit, and like all the manifestations that you're seeing right now are like they're coming from that spirit. So like Rise, Spoken Heard, like all these things that are happening, Street Voices, Power to Girls, like everyone. This is the spirit of GYC working.
From the minute you start an association with GYC, you become part of it, and more importantly, it becomes part of you, and you want to be an advocate for it, and you want to tell everybody you know about the good work that it's doing. It's this hub of creativity and opportunity and hope, and you only have to spend 10 minutes with these people, and your soul feels so much better.
Yeah, GYC to me is like a space where I can come up with the craziest ideas and how I'm gonna help change the world, or leave a legacy, or push the society forward, and not be looked at as impossible or something that isn't attainable. It's like a space where people like me, or anyone that has the same beliefs, same passions, can come together and just really bounce ideas off of each other and really push each other to actually materialize these dreams that we have. It's like that space where someone brought this up the other day. If making dreams happen was a real job, like this would be that place where you seek employment. That's it.
Loneliness.
Barren, yeah.
Heartbroken.
Gray. No color. Bland.
I think without GYC in the city, there wouldn't be this cultural hub. There wouldn't be a home that's metaphysical. We don't need a physical space to have this home and this family. And so, yeah, there wouldn't be that centralized belief system or culture or family where youth can feel seen, and they can feel heard and validated, and feel important, and feel like they can make change, that they can change the world, despite what media tells them, despite what their parents may have told them, despite what the professors may have told them.
Huge legacy and culture that's been created based on the work that GYC has done, and that would be hugely a huge loss if that didn't happen, because a lot of what's happening in Toronto is that there are different silos all over, and everyone is doing their group individually, but there's no connection, and with that connection building together and creating something even larger. So if GYC didn't exist, which is that like huge connecting piece that creates an ecosystem of grassroots work, then we would all just be, doing our own little individual work, burning out, not having the resources that we need, not having people that can really work with us to improve, not only work harder but work smarter. There's just a lot that GYC would not be able to contribute to the Toronto youth culture that it is.
If GYC ceased to exist in Toronto, I just would be heartbroken. I think of all the missed opportunities that would happen, missed collaboration, missed efforts, and I think it would be a really big shame for the city because these youth are changing things, and GYC kind of gives them a platform to do it and puts them in touch with the right people and is, a sounding board and a place to test ideas. And they're also, shoulder to cry on if things maybe don't work, if you don't get the grant that you're after. They're motivators, they encourage you, and they're just an important part of Toronto and an important part of my life.
If GYC didn't exist, man, I'd be at home going crazy thinking of ways to create a GYC, like a GYC of my own. It helps me a lot in terms of my own sanity to be able to seek people that have the same thoughts and feelings, and be able to share that with other people, and to be accepted, and to be embraced, and to be glorified in a sense. But without it, it's like, yeah, I would go crazy, to be honest, to really not have a space to go to where I can let all my thoughts out. We're pushing for innovation. We're pushing for social change, and without youth on the ground coming together and pushing each other to do that, who else is going to push the city to do that? So I feel without GYC, there wouldn't be a catalyst for change right now.